I've got my backpack, got a flask of coffee, a complimentary coffee. Watch the train going in with it. Oh, I like to get the view of the other side as well. Oh, what? There's something coming. The car isn't starting. I'm going to go back to Dundee at 7:45 in the morning. Okay, see you later. Bye. Hello all. Okay, so this is a slightly different video. Today I'm going to be getting chauffeured around for a change. So, and then Struan Jennings' Ford Tourneo Connect, something like that. I've done a car review on it just a few videos ago. Well, we're in the back just to demonstrate. I've got tons of leg room, and it's sitting at the extreme back. It's a 7-seater Ford Tourneo Connect. And today we're going to be going to the Glenfinnan Viaduct. So I'll get footage, sort of like the odd footage throughout the journey, but when I get to the viaduct I'll get the footage of the viaduct. But just to show you the length of the car, he's filling up with petrol at the moment, but I'll just show you what it's like in the back here. So there is plenty of leg room, as you could see. And that Struan just filled up. And sitting at the extreme back, there's Struan just filled up with petrol. This is like being in a taxi.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I got it right, it's Ford Tourneo Connect. Grand Tourneo.
Other than that, yes.
So I've got it nearly right. I've done a video, as I say, 3 or 4 videos back, a car review on it. So, but today we're going to, as I say, we're going to Glenfinnan. From Dundee it's about 150-mile drive. So yeah, you have to fill up with petrol. And of course it's a 150-mile drive back, so it's a 300-mile round trip, so we'll be out for a wee while. And Struan's just setting up the sat nav and that, and just to get the quickest route to get to Glenfinnan Viaduct from Dundee. So, as I say, I'll get some footage en route, just on a bit here and there, but primarily I'll get the footage when I get to Glenfinnan. To again emphasise the
specifically, mileage says 131 miles.
131? Ah,
yeah.
So it's, I thought it was 150,
yeah,
but
so it's 262 there and back.
Yeah.
And we've got 269 in the tank.
Oh, well, is that full tank? So yeah, we're just making sure the calculations are correct. There's enough petrol to get us in back. So yeah, we're just making sure. That's it. So
I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, put in a bit more just to be on the safe side. Yeah, that's fair enough.
There we go.
Perfect. So that's done remotely from the back. And so yeah, just making sure that there is enough petrol to get us in.
Ridiculous. Total of 50.
50 quid, yeah. That's it.
Be enough.
Oh yeah, I would think so. I would hope so anyway.
We'll have 50 above whatever it takes today. So.
Yep. Oh well, we get your club card points anyway. So yeah, initially we thought there was enough in it, but we decided we were going to put more in it, just to be safe. You can't really go by the sat nav, because if there's a diversion, a road closure or an accident or something like that, it will add on extra miles. So you've got to take that into consideration. You can't just go by the sat nav. So anything can happen. And of course, if you break down or stuff, you might need to take the engine. Or you fall right up. That's what I tend to do. I just fall right up. But sometimes, if you can afford to do that. But my way of doing it is that if you fill right up, fill your tank up with petrol. You know, when you do your faults, it's less trips to do.
I'd say it's not mine, because
oh yes, I was wondering about that. Yeah, that must be so annoying. He's right next to it too. Alarm going off, and these guys next to it. Yeah, that must be that must be annoying for the owner there. He's filling up with his car alarm went off. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, you've got to take things like that into consideration. You don't just fill it to a T. You don't just fill a petrol to what the start nav says. You make sure that you have excess petrol. As I say, I normally fill my tank right up every time just run it till it gets near empty, not near empty, but run it till it needs filled up, and then I just fill it up as a winner, because the it's actually less trips to the petrol station, and okay, the additional weight in the car might use up a bit more petrol because it's a full tank, but my motive is to just fill it up to the top. You can fill it up, and then that's how I do it. That's how I've always done it. Some people do it differently. They do measure it out and put in so much, but it's better to put more petrol in. Anyway, we'll get on the show very shortly. I think I've done more filming here at the petrol station than I did on the way. Full tank of petrol. Diesel. Diesel, sorry, diesel. Of course, you don't want to put petrol in it.
That was on so how much was that? £25 and 26, 22.
£26.
And I got
extra,
a further 19.15 litres.
Yeah, that's about 4 gallon, I would say. So that would certainly be. I mean, if you've got a full tank of fuel.
4.35 or 453 litres is it's about 5 gallons.
Yeah, 4.54 litres, is that? 5.3, yeah. 4
So
gallons.
Total,
Yeah. 4 or 5 gallons, yeah. 4 or 5 gallons.
19, 14, 29. So 34 litres gone in it today.
Yeah.
And my estimated range is now 500 miles.
That's better.
Yeah.
I think we'll get there and back.
Yeah.
Even if there's a road closure, because if you go that distance and there's an accident on a road or a road's closed or something,
Only
that
thing
puts
we've
you a
got to
lot
stop
more.
for now is I'm going to do my tyre pressures.
Yeah,
Before
check
a long
tyres.
journey, you gotta do it.
Check tyres, exactly. Check you've done all your coolant, your screen
Coolant and oil and all that
wash.
I done last night. Screen wash is more down
Yes,
there. Yeah.
that's fine.
Just
Better
tyres.
tyres, that's it. Tyres, very crucial to
Especially
check.
while we've not really heated them up yet.
Yep,
Oh shit.
there's always some there. Sod's law it's called.
Right. I'll do it.
That's what I do. I just plug my own in, because I get fed up waiting at these, the garages. There's always somebody there, so I just bought my own
Yeah, I've got one
pump
as well.
and just plug it in the 12 volt cigarette lighter in there.
Exactly what
Yep,
I'll do, yeah.
that's how you do it.
Alright, here we go.
But what I'll do then is I'll show my viewers this car again on the outside. So I'll show you what the car looks like on the outside if you've not seen it already on my previous videos regarding the Ford Tourneo Connect, Grand Tourneo Connect. I'll get it right. He's checking the tyres at the moment. It's a good idea to check tyres pressures before a long journey.
36 or 37 all right.
37 psi on all of them, is it?
Well, it's 36, but it's slightly warm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
take heat of it, yeah.
Well, you've dropped a screwdriver there. Yeah, I just show them right round it. Yeah. So, I did do a review on this car about 3 videos ago or something. So if you look back on my channel, you get to see the full car review that I've done on this. Oh, it's just a few preparations we're just doing before we go. Because he's checked the petrol and coolant, he's checked the oil and coolant yesterday when the car was on the level and on the flat. When it's cold, it's got to be the flat
Funnily
surface and cold.
Ford branded. That was my last van.
Oh, yeah. See, I got mine at, I think it was an autosave.
Oh,
Portable.
Alpha.
Yeah, I was either a autosave or Alpha. Probably autosave, I think they're cheaper.
12 volt, right, yeah.
So yeah, you check your coolant, oil, filled up with petrol, and I'll check tyres. Just screen wash as well. Preparations before you go on a long car journey.
I just saw the front passenger tyre and I thought that looks a bit flat.
Yeah, good idea to get them checked. If it looks a bit, just good to get that checked. Yeah. So yeah, portable pump and just gonna go around and check the pressures. So the next footage will be when we're on the move.
Just over 30, so that one will take about another 8.
So just to show you again, the actual car has lots of 12 volt sockets. I covered in the review anyway. Struan guesses that this tyre is going to be sitting at 32 psi.
Just slightly lower than the rest.
It's got a sort of notoriously
Oh,
maybe a
low.
slow puncture.
It is still up at about 38, so
Oh,
I didn't say it was a slow puncture, I just thought
it's okay then. It's hold its pressure. That's
it might be.
nice.
That's good to know. Yeah.
Good.
And I think there was one low tyre and it was that, that back one back there,
Ah,
which
so-
was sitting where it should have been 38, it was about 31. So.
yeah, that's a bit of a drop. 7 psi. Yeah, that's
Mind you, I haven't done
could,
them in
could
fucking
be the
ages.
valve or something. Might be the seal tyre to alloy wheel seals. Another notorious weak point. Alloy wheels. Ah, brake fluid. That's the other thing I've got to mention, viewers, as well. You check your brake and clutch fluid. Brake fluid. Some cars have a hydraulic clutch. which all share the same reservoirs of brake fluid. But yeah, that's another fluid thing you check. Clutching, or if you've got power steering as well, hydraulic power steering, you'll check the hydraulic power steering fluid, make sure it's still up. So brake fluid, clutch, hydraulic fluid, power steering fluid. And has your car got hydraulic power steering, or is it electric assist?
I reckon it's electric.
E-Pass, yeah, electric.
Just guessing, because the previous
Power
one I
assist.
had, when the alternator went, the power steering went.
Ah, yeah, so there's no fluid, there's no hydraulic fluid then to check. No, it'll just be... So, we're on the move, and I've got a nice sunroof, panoramic roof to enjoy the light coming in from there. Right, so we're in Perth, making my way up there. What we're actually going to do is we're going to stop off at Halfords because he's going to get the air conditioning checked to see if we can get it working for the road trip to Glenfinnan Viaduct. Now, if Halfords isn't busy and it's going to be done here, there and then, and we're not having to wait, then that'll be fine. But if there's a delay or anything like that, we'll no bother with the air conditioning, we'll just continue on doing the road trip to Glenfinnan. So if all goes well, we'll only be stopped for about half an hour at the most, and get the air conditioning recharged, and we'll be sitting here. And it's really warm. Yeah, so they're saying that the air conditioning's switched on, but it's not working. It's basically just not.
It's on, but it's not.
It's just, yeah, it's just blowing up warm air. It's not having an effect.
They should stick a thermometer in the vent, see what temperature is coming out.
Yeah, that's what they usually do. Yeah.
And they'll get a temperature reading. They'll try and top a bit of gas up, not very much, but a wee bit to see if it comes out colder.
Yeah. They use some sort of infrared. There's a dye they put in, and there's ultraviolet light they put
That'll
under
be a leak detector, yeah.
the leak detector, because you don't want to refill it
They're
if
not
there's a
doing
leak.
that just now. This is only a store. This isn't an auto centre.
Oh, I see, right.
So they have the gas canister and they have the little inject thing. They'll just put a wee thermometer. Oh, it's not blowing very cold.
Yeah.
Is that any colder?
Yeah, that's it. And then if there's any leaks, that obviously need to get fixed at a later date. That's the idea. We're getting to just popping into the Halfords on the way up in Perth. Get the air conditioning looked at, and as I say, if it's going to take a while, we won't bother. But if it's something they could do here right now, in no time, then we'll get it done. So
I don't want to be hanging about that.
But it's very warm
I'll come
today.
down the next day off.
In case you wonder why I've got my YouTube hat on, it's because it's my YouTube hat. I like to hide my grey hairs. But they're not that bad.
Go and get your hair dyed.
That's cheating and get my hair dyed, but no, I'll just have a grey hat instead. So we're just in this busy car park, and we're going to find...
Wait a minute!
somebody coming out of the junction.
Yeah.
Somebody just got to watch for. Because there's car parks, you'd actually have more risk of a bump in a car park than you do on the road, because it's all, closed in and so much going on in a tight space. But
nobody can fucking drive.
it's more like scrapes and stuff, but usually on the road, if it's an accident, it's serious, because there's speed involved, but in a car park it's just prangs and scrapes, and you're more likely to get like for trolleys and people opening the door into your car, or bloody trolleys rolling into your car and all that shit, and people reversing it, and it's because there's so much going on in the You might be wondering what this is to do with the Glenfinnan. Well, it's all part of the Dale. This is the Dale.
Fuck all to do with that. I just want to be this cool on a 22 degrees day.
This is all part of the road trip to Glenfinnan, and we're at Halfords in Perth. Here we are, just going to see if they're going to get the air conditioning working.
Into disabled space. Here's my deal. If I'm not able to do it, I'll probably go and buy the recharge stuff myself and do it myself.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult.
Nah, it's more a kind of the valve, and that's got to be capture any of the existing gases. Of course, all the gases will escape out anyways. R13428. It used to be Freon, but they went to the other R134. Yeah. So just moving over to the canopy, they're going to be to check it. Oh, just a way to check the air conditioning, see if it's working. So hopefully we'll get it working, and it'll be nice and cool when we make our way up to Glenfinnan. There we go. Move the headlight to try and locate the charging port for the air conditioning, just to get more access to it. So.
Yeah, I had my manual, now I don't.
Oh gosh. You'll probably get it online. So it's not the low pressure
when you took your tools out.
Well, so we've located the charge point for the air conditioning. It is buried if I could just focus it there, and to get to that you've got to take the engine plastic cover off and access it from there. It isn't one on this side, it's not that one, it's that one tucked back there. So that's how you charge the air on the Ford Grand Tourneo Connect.
Put the aircon on.
Yeah, so it's sitting at zero pressure. Yeah, it's just on these holiday. Yeah, it was amazing for me. So that's the this. Yeah.
It's definitely not going to move, so the question is whether or not
there is a leak, you can actually smell it. Yeah, I can smell it. So yeah, it's definitely a leak. So it's not holding pressure, meaning there's a leak in the system. That shows that the system is empty because it's charging up, but it's just coming right out. It's not holding pressure. It's like blowing a balloon up or a tyre up with a puncture. It's just the gas has just come right up. So we did try it. We know there's a leak for sure. So we tried to recharge the air conditioning system, but the problem is that there's a leak, a big leak. You can actually hear it coming out, and you can smell it coming out. So there is a leak in the system somewhere. To actually detect that leak, you need to have like an ultraviolet light that will show up any leaks, the UV light, and that'll pinpoint where the leak is, and then obviously you'd have to replace the component. Once the leak's repaired, then you'd recharge it, recharge the system. Like I was saying, it's quite awkward to get to the recharging port on it. Yeah. It's not the one, it's obvious, it's not the one on to the left there. It is buried, as I showed earlier on the video, tucked down at the back of the engine. Right, so we're on the move now. We're just heading. Alpha's going to show you this burnt out school we're passing. Oh, gee whiz, yeah, what a mess. What a shame, that is totally destroyed. We'll get it from there. Yeah, that's totally destroyed. I mean, there's nothing left there. The roof is completely gone. That's a shame. I was suspected, I didn't know anything about the fire in the school.
Everybody said it was the chimney fell in.
Oh, the chimney fell in.
I don't know how that sets a fire.
Was that school still in use, or was it
No, it was derelict.
Derelict.
Yeah.
It was derelict. What was the name of the school again?
Ballhousey Primary.
What?
And before that, Ballhousey.
Ballhousey.
The name of the road's Ballhousey Street.
Ah, I see, yeah. Ballhousey.
Before Ballhousey, called the Northern District.
Ah.
Which is the school my mum's dad went to.
Right.
It's a very old school.
Yeah. So that school was derelict for how long, roughly?
Well, North Newton Primary shut down. They were building a new primary school there to accommodate both schools. So it must have actually been about a year or two.
A couple of years it's been closed down. Oh, right.
That's just a guess, yeah.
And it's now, well, it's never be opening again. Although saying that, the walls.
I was actually in the process of getting converted into flats.
Oh,
listed
right.
buildings, so you know why they
Listed building, yeah. So there's, you can never really tell. So that was just something I wanted to put on as we're passing through Perth. We're just leaving Perth. But regarding the air conditioning system, as I said, they would need to go into air conditioning specialist to find out exactly where the leak is in the system. So that they replace the component, repair the leak, then recharge it. They use ultraviolet UV light to detect the presence of the freon gas, R1348 gas. So it's basically the refrigerant. So we're going along the Perth Motor Mile, it's Dunkeld Road, and we're just heading on to the A9 shortly. Oh, God almighty, that's a
Volkswagen.
Wire Edge. Classic, yeah. Don't see many of those around. So yeah, this is the Perth Motor Mile.
Dunkeld Road.
Dunkeld Road in Perth.
Also known as the Motor Mile.
Motor Mile, that's it. Yeah. So, we're just about to leave Perth, but Struan's noticed something on the road that's worth picking up. So we're just pulling in here. It's valuable, just because Struan's got a sharp eye for seeing things that are lying around, and he spotted something. So he's going to go back to it. It's in the middle of the road though, a busy road, but we'll safely be able to get it.
As soon as traffic's gone, as long as there's no more cars.
He's like another mate of mine that is the same. He'll spot like a spanner or something on the road. You'll find it, get it, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
and but the things, it's amazing that you just find lying around. You could actually build up a collection. In fact, my mate actually built up a collection of a wee toolbox with just stuff that he filled, and he gave it to me. Yeah, I still use some of the tools. It's a bit rusty, but it's amazing if you look out for things that people throw out or what's been left, just lying on the road. Stop at the Starbucks.
Look what's coming round. Grand Tourneo.
Oh, so it is. Sister car to this one. Wow.
Slightly newer, perhaps.
Yeah. So this is just a convenient place to stop while he gets out and retrieves what he's wanting to pick up off the road. But it is a busy road, but it's a bit of a skillful manoeuvre to do that, but we'll manage it. So we're literally trekking a wee bit just to get to this busy roundabout in order to retrieve this item that's from the road. So this is added to the day out as well. I must stopped at Starbucks. This is some video of Glenfinnan Viaduct VA. Going through this going through a forest. A long grass rather, a jungle of grass to get to the busy road. No, the next challenge is to retrieve this item on 3 lanes of motorway traffic. Here goes. We made it, so that's hurdle number 1. Hurdle number 2 is to get the item off the road and amongst 3 lanes of, well, it's actually not too bad, it's on the entrance to the main roundabout, so that's not so bad actually. You'll be able to get that, no bother. Down that way on the way back, yes, definitely. It's a bit easier. He got what he retrieved what he wanted from the road. Took a wee while waiting on the traffic to calm, but we got it safely and we're now going back to the car an easier way rather than going through that blooming long grass, which was a bit of a challenge. So we're just got into a car showroom. So this is 2 is on the video because it is part of our day out. So that's we're going back to the car. That's the retrievement done. It doesn't really matter what it is. It was just a pointed out the wee details. So we parked here, we just went over there to the circle, got the item, came back. I say about an easier route. And now we're going to continue on up to Glenfinnan. So that's just back in the van, back in the car, minibus, whatever. So it's been quite an adventurous so far. I showed you the petrol station, getting the car checked over, then we went to Halfords to get the air conditioning done, so you know where the aircon full ports are. Then I bumped into somebody in Halfords that we knew, so I was speaking to them for a bit. And then on the way up to Perth Motorwell, Struan spotted something on the road that was worth collecting, so we were walking through a wee bit of the jungle, that long grass to get into the busy road. And then we come back an easier route. Now we're en route, we're ready to leave Perth and onto the A9 to continue on up to Glenfinnan Viaduct. So it's a bit of a miscellaneous video. And then still chilling out here in the back with all this legroom and all this space. It's the quarry just across from Blairaff on the A9. The House of Brewer is on the right hand side. You won't see it at the moment, but we're just coming up to it. But that big quarry there, yeah, oh, it's expensive, the House of Brewer. So there's the House of Brewer just on the right. You might just see it. House of Brewer. So normally I don't get the opportunity to do that because 9 times or 99 times out of 100 I'm driving. So now we're getting this opportunity to actually sit back and relax and do some sightseeing and recording as well. We're going over a place called Calvin very shortly. Oh yeah, it's lovely up there.
I've never been up that way yet, but I've been up to it.
Yeah, I've been up there a few times.
I plan on going up to Wick at some point and sleeping back there.
Yeah, you got Wick, you got Thurso, Johnny Groats and that. But yeah, you should get yourself up there. It's So you might have guessed, we've pulled in at Dalwhinnie, and we're just stopping here for a wee stretch and a comfort stop. So I've been to Dalwhinnie before. There's the Dalwhinnie Hotel just over there. This is the only garage here. It says it's the last one, 55 miles heading west. Oh, is there quite a few over there, is there? So, yeah, it's probably used to people now because it's going right into the car park for ages. So it's Dalwhinnie Hotel. Yeah, I'm going to get a tin of juice actually now that the cup holder. So I'm going to get myself a can of Coke or something at the garage here. So while I'm waiting on Struan, I'm just going to have a wee look over towards the hotel. I've been to this Dalwhinnie Hotel before many years ago, 20 odd years ago. Then it closed down for a long time, well, good 10 years or something it shut down for. Then it reopened again. And then I spent the night again a couple of times in it since at home. But now it's sort of quieted down a bit. I'm not sure, it's maybe just like self-catering or something. But they do have a cafe over there, it's still open. So yeah, I've definitely been to this area many times before over the years. Or certainly on occasions rather. I've been there a few times anyway. And yeah, it's quite nice. I took a good few of us up, a good few of my mates up here 2006 I think, that's the first time maybe. It's when I had the Mark III Astra. I've got pictures anyway, I was parked there and I've got a photograph of us. I took all of us, I've been to loads of places, I took them loads of places, but this is definitely one of the ones that I've been to a few times in that era. And then, as I say, shortly afterwards it closed down for about 10 years, probably about 2008 or something it closed down, 2009 maybe, and then it opened again 2017, 2018, so like 10 years it closed down, then they opened up the cafe and then started taking like hotel bookings. But it's sort of like, I'm not so sure, maybe it's more sort of arrangement through appointment or something now, self-catering, I'm not sure. It doesn't seem as busy as it was. It's not closed down again. I know the cafe's still open, but anyway, that's that. You got Dalwhinnie Distillery, which is along there a bit. So yeah, as I say, I've been to Dalwhinnie a few times. It's a nice wee waterfall there. So there's a burn that runs down that way. And they're doing some kind of work up at the landscaping up the road a bit there. There was traffic lights as we came in. Yeah, so while I'm waiting soon, I'll show you where Glenfinnan Viaduct is in Scotland in relation to the UK, because I'm actually getting an internet signal here, so I'll show you. So, first of all, right, that's where we're at. No, let's try and get this in focus. I'll show you where this marker is where Glenfinnan Viaduct is. So I'll show you where it is in relation to the UK. Right, so that's where it is in Britain, right? So as I zoom in to Glenfinnan Viaduct, you will be able to get an idea as to where it is and what the names of the lochs, like Loch Heel and that, you get to see that. It's not overly far from Fort William, Speen Bridge, that's where the A86 meets the A82. So we're then turning right onto the A30, the A30, the A830. But that's where Glenfinnan Viaduct is, and that's where we're heading for. So we started our journey from Dundee, so if I zoom right up, that's where we live. Well, Struan lives near Dundee, I live in Dundee, and we set off from Dundee, and it's about 140 mile drive, something like that, to get to Glenfinnan Viaduct. So it's on the west side of Scotland, northwest side. So I hope that gives you some kind of idea as to where it is in Britain. That's where we're heading for anyway. We're heading for the Glenfinnan. And the route we've came up from the A9 onto the A86 and then onto the A82 and then onto the A830. And the first bit from Dundee to Perth was just the regular A90, the motorway basically. And then went through Perth, stopped up at Halfords for the air conditioning. And then we went through the Perth motor mile joined onto the A9, continued on up to the A9, came off the A9 onto the A889, this is where we are now at Dalwhinnie. Then we continue on the A889 to we meet the A86, and then we're heading west to that Glenfinnan, the area of Glenfinnan. We'll go through some of the like Roy Bridge, Speen Bridge and that, and a few other places as we're going along the west on the A86, and I'll get the footage along route as well for you, and mainly of course when we get there. And being in summer, it's like 4 o'clock, so there's plenty of daylight. I mean, we didn't leave Dundee until back at 12, and then we stopped in Perth in a way, and we didn't leave Perth about like 3 o'clock or something. But as I say, we've got all day and there's plenty of daylight, and it's like late July, so there's no problem with daylight hours. And there's no rush for us to get back home either. I can hear a train. I'll see if I can show you this. Now, there is a train about to come along here. I'll try and get that in view for you. So that will probably be going to Inverness, that train. That'll be the Inverness to Perth line, I would assume. So we're on the move again, and we're just heading through Dalwhinnie, and I'll show you the distillery as we pass on the left. And a speed trap thing. There's a holiday coach, no doubt, coming the way. Up ahead is the Dalwhinnie distillery.
So the distillery, is it?
Yeah, well, I think they do tours if you arrange them.
I recognise that building, I must have been up here one time.
Yeah. I've never been in it though, I've never done a tour yet, but I've certainly passed it often enough.
From memory, it was a school trip that came down here past here.
Oh, right.
I just not recognise the building. Maybe it was up the motorway and I saw it.
Yeah, you can see it from the A9 as well.
Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah. It might have been that, I don't know.
Yeah, it's quite a distinctive building actually. Oh yeah, it gets really windy further up, like, just into like country lanes at some point as well. Like single lane and that.
Traffic lights?
Ah yes, it's the narrow bridge. It's one way, it's like a very narrow bridge put these traffic lights up now. But it is quite windy at some points further up as well. I can see more there's passing places on that road. So 35 miles to Speen Bridge and
157 to Winning.
Yeah, another 22 miles west of that to get to Glenfinnan Viaduct. So you're going to be able to go up a very steep grade. Just coming up, it's like a sort of like a ski slope. Yeah, it really is. I do that in the winter.
Right.
It's good fun and games.
Fourth gear we'll use for this.
So it's a bit like a roller coaster. The road is actually, because it goes up and down for the road.
Fourth gear, it's sitting at its speed, barely coming up.
Oh yeah, diesel.
48,
oh, torque, bottom end power.
Oh, they have torque.
Oh, you can get this up in fourth or what?
It's not going down.
No, I wouldn't go down. No.
There we go. Made it.
High torque engines, diesels. A lot of torque at low end. Bottom end power on the torque. Yeah.
Love a diesel.
Bottom end power on a diesel.
Can't get enough of them.
This is the roller coaster bit. If I remember, it goes up and down.
I'd have to move about there for when.
The views are but it's a blind summit, so that's where you're going to watch.
Blind summit?
Yeah, well.
Wait, oh fuck.
Yeah, I mean, your cars will disappear down there, you see what I mean? Yeah. It's quite. You'll be like really careful with all.
It must be more steep than it looks.
It's very steep, yeah, it dips right down. I mean.
Oh fuck, yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's a single lane as well.
There's
so
two of them, Jesus. There's a big fucking bus up there. I kind of want to beat it up there so it's easy.
Well, these steps, sometimes you could probably hide a bus as well, which goes down quite a bit.
That's going to be narrow.
holiday coaches.
There we go.
There you go.
Fuck, it's not wide enough for 2 vehicles.
Oh no, this is nothing compared to some of the roads in the Highlands.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Some of them you're actually going literally in the passing places, single lane for miles. Miles and miles.
I've had that.
But it's lovely if you get a wee place where you can just pull in, right? It's nice, peaceful, and tranquil.
It's clean air.
Oh yeah, the air's fresh up here, like no city pollution air up here.
Oh, exactly. Breathe freely.
Breath of fresh air, always
Literally,
breathtaking views to go with it.
Just as well, you got the good.
Yeah, it's good when you're out in the mountains as well. 86 and we're just passing this spectacular loch on the left.
Took a moment.
So I'm just trying to get this viewed through the trees, but unfortunately it's getting a lot of trees. Yeah, well we'll come past it again. Yeah, we go further on, we get a good view, but there's still quite a bit to go with the loch. It's a long loch, can't remember the name of it, but it's along at one of the ends of one of the other ones, just along a bit.
Like the reinforced barriers.
Oh yeah, sheer drop down there. Just trying to get a break in the trees where I could get the view of the loch. It keeps on bloody trees. Like a castle on the other side there, but
The other side.
yeah, the loch.
Something leaky or something.
I just can't get a break in the trees to show it. Unfortunately, it's so annoying because it's just trees obscuring this view of the loch. There's this castle over there that I can try to get on video. Oh, there's a better mega view of that castle in the distance. So many trees though, it's just, I don't even remember it being as obscured with these trees before.
Well,
It's just,
on the winter, it's a bit nice.
yeah, but I've driven this road in the summer before and it was never this overgrowth. Because you were able to see the loch from the road, no bother, but all this distance so far has just been trees. It's completely obscuring the view of the loch. Which I've noticed lately in general anyway with things, the amount of overgrowth of trees has just increased a lot. Everywhere, widespread. Yeah, I mean it's completely covered. It's alarming just how, you know, you get like 1 second of a view of the loch.
There was a lay-by there, so
Yeah.
maybe one
I've driven this road before and I was able to see this loch without any effort. It was just there. It was just in the you know, it was on the left hand side. You could see it clearly. You know, but now all we see is trees on both sides. I mean, you can't even see anything. I mean, when you're driving, when you're driving through scenery, you know what the scenery is like. It was just like as easy as it is seeing that barrier. It was just there. But now, and in the back, not how to drive, and having to struggle to actually see the loch that you just took for granted you could see no problem. Which is very odd. I mean, not just that, but in general, there's a lot of things that just views have just been obscured by massive overgrowth and plantation and heights of the trees and bushes and that everywhere, widespread, not just here. Actually getting some views from trees on the side of the road because before it was just obscured views. We get definitely a lot more overgrowth than there used to be. Loch Abe, that's the loch we're coming up to very shortly. Loch Abe. Yeah, there's a dam at the end of it as well. We get a lot of tourists stopping at the dam. Oh, there we go, there's the dam. Yeah, there is, there's a car park space just there. Yep. Yeah, you get a wee look. I got a picture. That was well, at least you'll get a view of the loch this time. Loch Abe Dam, yep. So,
Chris Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. In a van as well, sitting in a van. So yeah, we just stopped here. Stuart's doing his video. We're at Loch Abe Dam.
Water power.
And I was just using that wee seat there as a viewing point as we stopped.
1834.
Oh, Lagan Dam it's called, right, okay. It's not,
This is 1934. Does that not say 1834? No, it does say 1934.
yeah, 1934, that's when it was.
So, where that rubbed out bit of copper is there, is where we are. And you can tell people keep going back to it.
Oh, Wagon Dam, and a lovely view of the loch behind me. Because we were driving along earlier on the A86 trees, it's blocking the views. We've not seen much, but getting some views now. It's a very popular stop of Portland.
I'm doing that because I've been to the dam.
Yeah, oh, you got a touch of points, is it?
Of course you do.
Lucky but lucky but water tolerance. It's hydroelectric.
That'd be an access head.
God, the dams would be used.
Well, cool, look at that. 1934, that'd be 5 years before World War II.
That's an old time ago. So it's just a wee lay-by off of the route, off the A86 where we could stop it to do this. Very popular spot for tourists to get a good view of the dam. So that's some more views.
Some more rocky structures. I was hoping there might be something I wasn't going to make a YouTube video today, but do you know what? I feel like it's not every day you come up.
You've got the might as well log something like this of this magnitude. They've driven it quite a bit to get to here, so we're on route to Glenfinnan Viaduct to stop with some interesting points along the way. Might as well do a video.
Probably won't.
Just this way to top up with screen wash. 5 litres in there. I think your car will probably use half that maybe. Because he's used a lot of screen wash coming up here. There's a lot of dead midges and that on route on the windscreen.
Not sure how big
and stuff.
the reservoir is.
This is a top up of screen wash. Although saying that, you did top it up before we set off. So
I filled mine up last night at about 3 in the morning before I went home, and it was absolutely full to the brim.
alright, I'm going to say maybe you're going to use 1/4 of that.
Yeah,
25% is my
probably.
guess. That's what I reckon.
The back window, so this is all the front window.
Yeah, because you've used a bit on your windscreen coming up here with all the dead bugs.
Minus the splash, it should be something like this anyway.
So my guess is you're going to use quite a bit. You don't have a funnel.
Wind!
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You don't have a funnel, do you? No. The other thing you could do is pour it into a small bottle, like your old empty bottle.
Aye.
Just,
There we go.
no, not even quarter. Yeah, and even, well,
Not much.
not much, no. So I was well off by a quarter.
My
but
engine bay will smell minty now.
that's really with spells.
Right on the fucking alternator.
No, not an oil there. I'll try it. I'll evaporate off it.
Will do.
It's just water based, so. And guess what? I didn't even have that recording. That's so annoying. I didn't even have that recording. So I was saying that he was just falling up there a wee bit, went on the alternator. It's alcohol based, so it will evaporate very quickly. So we're just stopping off. To
Yeah, I know you weren't recording because I walked past and saw the red light.
Oh, God. So yeah, it's getting busy here. We're just going to continue on now up towards
I
Glenfinnan.
made a joke about a funnel. And I said to you in the distance, I went funnily enough, and I went past.
Oh, funnily enough.
You didn't hear that,
Nothing was even recording. Anyway, we shall continue on with our journey. Let's continue on. Coming into Roy Bridge. Station as well, Roy Bridge, because I know that the Western Highland Way stops at Roy Bridge before Speeding Bridge. Yeah, the rail station's just, well, it's on the left. I think we passed it, but it's further back there on the left. So we're just going over the bridge now.
Glenroy Nature Reserve. Sounds nice actually.
Yeah, well, it's just a wee place, but then along a bit you get Speeding Bridge coming up, 6-7 miles along maybe. That's where it meets the A82. Yeah, we go down that a bit and then, but
You see the Altavia estate? Restrictive land speed limits.
aye, that's right.
This is about the biggest
one.
shoot, yeah.
So we're just coming into Speeding Bridge.
as you can see by all the
the signs.
well, 2 orange vans in a row, both on 25 plates.
That'll be higher.
That was weird.
It'll be a higher company that does something. No sure. No doubt about that. I'm quite sure of that. Yeah, I think so. It's a wee bit bigger Speen Bridge than Roy Bridge, I think. A bit more of a settlement here. Yeah. So it's got the school and it's got the train station.
And a quarter of a mile
the
turn left onto the A82.
There's a couple of hotels here as well, just at the end, the Speen Bridge Hotel, and there's another hotel further up as well. But it's definitely bigger than Roy Bridge, I think, anyway. And then you're turning left onto the A82. And then you see, when I was going up towards the Ellis Sky, I would have turned right on the A82, then turn left onto the A87, which takes you to Kyle Kalish, and then it goes over the Sky Bridge. And it's a lovely bridge. Yeah, Sky Bridge free. It used to be a £5 to get across it. Oh, that logging lorry, that's. They've done away with the bridge tolls years ago, innit? But it was a £5 each way. That was back in 2000. Yeah, £5. It was back in 2000. And that was worth more back then. It was quite expensive.
Oh, look at NHS.
It's only a quarter mile long as well. But it's a hump bridge. But yep, there's a hotel up there. We were at it on the one on the right there a couple of years ago. I think 2002 it was. And then there's another hotel just there on the left.
It's a good thing they abolished tolls.
Aye, yeah.
But they want to bring them back.
God, we're paying enough on road tax, do we? And then they've got all these other introductory taxes, bloody Ulis and all that.
National
Insurance,
insurance,
so many other things. They take away one, but they give you one, take away another. Oh, there's a wee spa. I give her one and take away the other, so they take away maybe one tax and then I'll just find another one to tax you for. It's all about money, is it?
In front of us is a Volvo or a Ford.
Oh, that's Ford. Yeah, that'll be it.
I wonder what regi plate it is, because the back number plate's just blank with the letters on it.
Yeah.
Does it say like NL for Netherlands or that?
That would be probably tourists from holidaymakers. So we're just coming up Speen Bridge and we're now going to just continue along the 82 till we turn right onto the A830, which takes you to Glenfinnan, and there it is. It eventually comes up at Mallaig at 53 miles, but we're not going as far as Mallaig.
No.
You get the train's good. You get the train from Varnick. Well, I do anyway sometimes to Mallaig. And you can get the steam train from Fort William to Mallaig as well. It's done by Jacobites. Yeah, both of them go. There's only the single lane. It's West Highland Lane. West Highland Way. Yeah, to see we're going to cross. Well, there's one leaving. Well, we've missed there's one that left 4:05. There might be another one. There's only really 2 a day. 1 a day actually in the winter months. But in the summer there's 2 that leave Mallaig. A sleeper one, I think, about the back of 6. So we might see that one going over.
Back of 6?
Yeah, we might get that one if we stay there. I'll check the timetable.
Yeah, you do that.
Just to be sure. But it would be nice to see a train going over. Yeah. There's the gondola molten cars that go up. Yeah, the gondolas. There's I think it's, can't remember, was it a loch? Malt Achmer or something. It's clouds scraping across the top, but again these overgrowth trees are blocking the view. But you get nearer Fort William, we get to see Ben Nevis. But I'm not really getting much of a view up there. I can't really show you with the trees, unfortunately. There's a view, yeah. Achmer Mountain, that's the gondola. Open all year round. I've been up there. Yeah, there's a restaurant at the top and everything. You can get something to eat and then go for a wee wander. It's plenty early for the skiers though. Yeah, throwing up there. It's actually not as scary as you think. Yeah, it's all getting closed and that.
It's enclosed, it won't be.
This isn't bad. Although I prefer the chairless from the legs dangling at the bottom, and you're actually just seeing the ground below you. It's what a thrill. Getting a nice view of the mountain there a bit. That's not the one with the gondola though. But we're getting a view of the mountain until it's obscured with trees again, unfortunately. I'm never really going to get much of a view of it. It's just not how it used to be. You used to get views.
Well, there's some police as well.
A lot clearer than this. Right. So now we're in a bit of a traffic jam. There seems to be a wee bit of a hold up. And it seems to be going on for quite a bit. Apparently the sat-nav saying 8 minutes. An 8-minute delay. When you put that into perspective, and some of the delays I've been on the motorways like the M6 and that, and on the M25 in London, 8 minutes is just a breath of fresh air. Considering you'd be stuck in jams up to 2 hours on the London ones. I've been in that before, and that is not fun. So half an hour, and then you move along a wee bit, then you get stuck in another jam for half an hour on some of the motorways.
I can see round the corner for fuck's.
The Highlands are.
It does go on for a wee while.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's a circle at the end. Circle.
We're turning right onto the 8:30.
That's correct.
Yep, that's the one. So, if you could maybe just see past these trees, that's Ben Nevis. Ben Nevis Mountain, highest mountain in the UK. It's just under a mile directly above sea level. I've been up there before. 2012, like the top, it was May that I went in, and there was still snow at the top. You won't see the summit today with the clouds scraping across it, but yeah, the clouds always normally. Well, when I went up that occasion, it was lucky.
There's a sign for Malane.
Yeah, it was actually getting a view.
Police in Malane. Is it so bad as it could be here? 138, 145 years?
Ben Nevis Distillery, yeah. Capture that view as we go. Is that iron brew coming back in you?
I didn't have iron brew.
No, what was it you got? Oh, look, like you said, I got iron brew.
It wasn't fizzy.
Yeah. It's a bit of a sorry state. The Car Park Hotel was derelict. It's been closed down for quite some time by the looks of it. Don't know how much I got on my camera there, but it's to show you. We're just going through Car Park. Every time I get the camera, the bloody trees keep blocking the view. We're just turning left here down to the car park area to see if we can have a closer look at the
police car.
Oh.
Just go down and turn around and come back in.
Yeah, we're just going to have a wee look at the view of that
Marine maintenance
boat that was on the river there. It might just, yeah, I don't know, maybe. So it's just literally a stone throw off the main road. Just decided to turn left down here to try and get a better view of that ship up ahead. But we're kind of like
encroaching on private land.
Oh, right. Interesting actually. So we're just turning. Yeah, that's one. That's a ruined one. That's an old one. But the one we saw was further back. So we'll have to turn and go back. I think you'd probably need to go back quite a bit though to get to it, and then come out of the other. Nah, I don't know if it's really worth it. Yeah, get back to the main route, back on the shore. Yeah, I think you would only do that from further back, but this is maybe just a wee bit off route. So we're going to head back on the main road. We just crossed over there and we're just going back on route. I want to get a closer look at that ship, but it doesn't really matter. I mean having to double back and then trying to find a way to get to it, but that's not overly important. So we'll just continue along to Glenfinnan. We're about 12 miles east of it, roughly.
It's probably rounded at the same time.
Yeah. Get some of the views. I see the view first, right, and then as soon as I get my camera, the view's gone with the trees.
We're going to
more. Yeah, more fuel. More fuel. Nearly there. We're just about a couple of miles, a mile away from it. It's like 5 to 6, so we've plenty of time. That's a good thing about the summer. It's so much like, oh yeah, hikers and roads. It's a very congested, busy road. There's a lot of things here. Yeah, hikers, cyclists. Double yellow lines here suggesting people have parked here before because of the. It's not normally you see that on the road like this with double yellow lines, but it's because of visitors coming to see the viaduct. Perhaps they're maybe tempted to.
In the middle, you can't cross them.
Yeah, you can't cross them. No, shouldn't cross them. But we're in Glenfinnan now, finally.
Right, 0.32 minutes.
On the Glenfinnan Visitor Centre.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah, the monument.
It's going to be a waypoint.
I
There's
think-
a sort of bus there too.
If I remember right, I think you have to park at the Visitor Centre and walk up to the viaduct. It's not far.
No, it will be.
As busy as I suspected. Of course it would be.
Cars.
The Glenfinnan Viaduct Visitor Centre. And you feel a wee drop in temperature as well because we're quite a bit up in the
16
islands.
degrees.
Yeah, it's a little bit airy, but the sun's away. But it's still a pleasant day nonetheless. It's dry and it's bright. So we'll have to park here at the Visitor Centre. There's the parking charges, of course, pay and display. All these places like that.
Cars are $5.
Yeah,
I've got
$5.
no badge, so I shouldn't.
Bloody heck, it's certainly not cheap, is it? So, once we get parked, we're going to then do a shortish walk.
There's a
It's not a
board there,
long
isn't
walk.
it?
Oh yeah, well, it's Visitor Centre.
Aye.
And to get to the viaduct is, I don't know, I can't remember how, it was a 10-minute walk or something. It was years since I went to it, like. But I
Oh,
took
come
my
on,
mate
man.
and my mates last year. Might have been 2018, 2019, so I can't remember, it was a wee while ago.
8 tourists.
But anyway, here I am, I can't remember, but I think we need to park here and walk to it. And once we get there, I'll get the footage, I'll show you a bit about it. But yeah, it's quite a tight space to just try to get in here.
But you've got
It's a busy.
sliding doors, at least you
Oh yeah, sliding doors are. That's one good thing. You got a sliding door, so when you're in a tight car park space like this,
There's another car park
slide
down
the door. Yeah, there could be an overspill again, and see if you could, because there is. I'm sure there's an overspill. It is quite a tight one, that, but yeah, it's a busy place.
Run you over.